All of you please mark your attendance. Okay, so in our previous class we have learned how to convert fractional numbers to percentage and similarly decimal to percentage. So today we are discussing how to convert percentage to fractions and decimals. We have learned how to convert fractions and decimal to percentage. Now we are going to convert percentage to fractions and decimals. For that, you can see a table given for you in textbook page number 162. That is percentage, fractions and decimal. The first percentage is given as 1% and we know the fraction corresponding to 1% is 1 by 100 and similarly 1 by 100 can be written in the case in the form of decimals as 0.01 itself. Okay, so the next one 10%. 10% can be written as 10 by 100 it's equal to 1 by 10 and 1 by 10 or 10 by 100 can be written as in the form of decimal 0.10 or 0.1 itself. Similarly, what about 25%? What about 25%? In fraction we can written as 25 by 100.
25 by 100.
Okay, and again decimal can be written as 0.25 and also 50% can be written as 50 by 100 or 1 by 2 or we can write it in the case of decimals as 0.50. Again about 20% it can be written as 90 by 100 and in the form of decimals it is 0.9. And again what about 125%? 125%. How do you write in the form of fraction? 125 by 100 itself, that is in the case of improper fraction. And 125 by 100, how will you convert to decimals?
1.25.
1.25. Similarly, we can write 250 also. That is 250 can be written as in the form of fraction 250 by 100 and in the form of decimals we can write as 2.50. So this is the conversion of percentage to decimals and fraction. It's very simple to convert both fractions and decimal to percentage and percentage to fractions and decimals. Is it clear? Okay, then you can see there is a section parts always add to give a whole. We know that fractions are itself part of wholes. And look at there in the example for colored tiles for the heights of children and for gases in the air, we find that when we add the percentage we get 100 and all the parts from the whole when added together gives the whole or 100%. So if we are given one part we can always find out the other part. Okay, suppose 30% of given number of students are boys. Then what about the percentage of girls? 30% of students are boys. Then what about the percentage of girls?
70%.
That should be 70%. That means the total percentage is 100. We are calculating the total percentage in the case of 100. That's why we can say that if the percentage of boys is 30%, then the percentage of girls should be 70%. And this means that if there were 100 students, 30 out of them would be boys and the remaining would be girls. That is the meaning of 30% of students are boys. And similarly, then girls would be obviously 100 minus 30% is equal to 70%. Then there is a try this box given for you. That is 35% plus dash percentage is equal to 100%. How much is it?
65%.
It should be 65%. And then 64% plus 20% plus dash percentage is equal to 100. How much is it? 64 plus 20 is equal to 84%. So we get more 16% to get 100%. And similarly, what about 45% is equal to 100% minus dash percentage?
55.
That should be 55%. Okay, again 70% is equal to dash percentage minus 30%. That should be 100 itself. So this is the parts always add to give a whole session. And one more thing, that is fun with estimation. No need to write in your notebook. It's about we just have to discuss it. That is there is an example 11. You can see a figure that is in page number 163. Here it is a figure given for us. And what percent of the adjoining figure is shaded? We just have to calculate what percentage of the adjoining figure is shaded. We can see there are 3 squares and one square is fully shaded and the other square is half shaded. Then what about the corresponding percentage here? What about the corresponding percentage? Total 3 squares are there, among which 1.5 region is shaded. 1.5 stands for 1.5. Or we can see that we can divide a single square into 2 parts, isn't it?
Yes.
Then how many half squares are there? 6 half squares. Out of these 6 half squares, how many half squares are shaded? One full square gives 2 half squares. And again, we have one more half square. Just a minute. Okay, then total how many half squares are there? 3 half squares.
1 by 2 is a fraction.
Yes, that should be 1 by 2. That is, out of 6 half squares, we should get 3 as shaded. That is 3 by 6. 3 by 6 can be written as 1 by 2. Then how will you convert 1 by 2 into percentage? 1 by 2 into 100%. 1 by 2 into 100% stands for? 1 by 2 into 100% stands for 50%.
50%.
That's enough. Then in the same way we have other 2 figures, that is, try this box. What percentage of these figures are shaded? Look at the first figure. It's again a square and we have divided it into 4 equal triangles or 4 equal parts. Then out of 4 equal parts, how many of the parts shaded?
3.
3. Then what is the corresponding fraction?
3 by 4.
3 by 4. And we have to calculate the corresponding percentage. That is 3 by 4 into 100. How will you get 3 by 4 into 100?
Miss ഒച്ച വരുന്നു. എന്തോ സൗണ്ട് വരുന്നു.
What about now?
ഇപ്പോ okay.
Okay. So 3 by 4 into 100 can be written as 300 divided by 4. What about 300 divided by 4? How many 4s are in 300? How many 4s are in 300? It's equal to 75. So, what is the percentage of figure shaded? It is
75%.
75%. Then, look at the second figure. What about the second figure? What is the shaded portion? And we have already given the percentage of shaded region. Isn't it?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Then we can write or we can add the percentage. That is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8. This is the total fraction corresponding to the shaded region. 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8 can be written as 2 by 8. That is 1 by 4 plus 2 by 8. Then how will you simplify 2 by 8?
1 by 4.
2 by 8 is 1 by 4 itself. That means 1 by 4 plus 2 by 8 again can be written as 1 by 4 itself. That is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is equal to 2 by 4. Again 2 by 4 can be simplified as
1 by 2.
2 itself. Then what is the percentage corresponding to 1 by 2? 1 by 2 into 100 percentage means how much is it?
50
It's again
percentage.
50 percentage. It's equal to 50 percentage. So did you get how to calculate the percentage of shaded region from figures?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Then interpreting percentage. Do you know how to interpret percentage? How to interpret percentage? For that, here is some instincts we have given. 5% of the income is saved by Ravi. And 20% of Meera's dresses are in blue in color. And last, Rekha gets 10% on every book sold by her. Consider the first statement. 5% of the income is saved by Ravi. What is the fraction corresponding to 5%? 5 by 100. So, if Ravi has an earnings of 100 rupees, he saves 5 rupees out of the 100 rupees. That is the interpretation of 5% of Ravi income is saved by him. That is, by 5% we mean 5 parts out of 100, or we write it as 5 by 100 itself. It means Ravi is saving rupees 5 out of every 100 that he earned. Okay, did you get the interpretation?
Yes, miss.
Out of 100 rupees, Ravi saves 5 rupees. And what about 20% of Meera's dresses are blue in color? That is 20% can be represented as 20 by 100.
20 by 100.
Okay, that means if Meera has 100 dresses, out of that 100 dresses, 20 were in color blue. That is the meaning of 20% of Meera's dresses are in blue in color. And what about Rekha gets 10% on every book sold by her? 10%
10 by
means
100.
10 by
10 by
100. That means if Rekha sells a book for 100 rupees, she will get 10 rupees. For every 100 rupees, she will get 10 rupees. That means the Rekha get 10% on every book sold by her. So that is the interpretation of percentage. That is we are relating percentage with our real life. Okay. Okay, next one. Converting percentage to how many? That is, using percentage, we are going to calculate the number. Okay. How many indicates how many should be a number. That is, using percentage, we are going to calculate number. For that, we have two examples. That is, first one, example 12 in page number 163. A survey of 40 children showed that 25% like playing football. How many children like playing football? A survey showed that 25% of children like to play football. And we know that what is the total number of students? Total
40.
number of students is 40. Total number of students equal to 40. And out of these 40 students, what is the percentage of students who like to play football? 25%. So first of all, we have to calculate 25% of 40.
Okay.
Okay, what do we mean by the of representation? Of representation means stands for multiplication itself. Okay, and we know that 25% can be written as 25 by 100. So we just have to multiply 25 by 100 with the 40. Okay, then how will you multiply 25 by 100 with 40? 25 into 4 is 100. Then it becomes 1000 divided by 100. 1000 divided by 100 stands for 10.
10.
So, how many students who like to play football? 10 students.
10.
Similarly, Here it is some exercises, that is, say, try this box. We have to find some percentage of other numbers. That means, just a second. Okay. So, the next one, 50% of 164. 50% of 164. How do you calculate 50% of 164?
50 by 100 multiplied with the 160.
50 divided by 100 is multiplied with the 164 into 164. Then, how will you get the answer? 10 can be cancelled, then it become 5 by 10. 5 by 10 into 164. 5 by 10 into 164 stands for 5 by 10 again can be written as 1 by 2. That is 1 by 2 into 164 means 164 divided by 2, which stands for 82. So the 50% of 164 is 82 itself, and we know that 50% means half of it. So half of 164 is 82. Okay. Then the next one, 75% of 12. 75% of 12. 75% of 12. We have to write 75 as 75 by 100 and then multiplied with 12. 75 by 100 can be simplified as 3 by 4. 3 by 4 into 12. 3 by 4 into 12 stands for 3 into 12. 3 into 12 is, how much is 3 into 12? 36. 36 divided by 4 is equal to 9 itself. So 75% of 12 is 9 itself. Okay. So next one, 12 and a half. 12.5% of 64. Here the fraction is a mixed fraction. Sorry. Yes, it is a mixed fraction. 12 1 by 2. How will you convert 12 1 by 2? 12 into 2 plus 1. 12 into 2 is 24. 24 plus 1, 25.
25 by
Divided by 2%. 25 by 2% of 64. Okay, so we have to calculate this value. First of all, 25 by 2% can be written as 25 by 2 divided by 100 into 64. 25 by 2 divided by 100 can be written as a fraction is multiplied with a fraction is divided with a whole number. And you know how to divide a fraction with a whole number. We have to multiply it with its reciprocal. That means 25 by 2 into 1 by 100 into 64. Okay. While multiplying it, we will get 25 by 200. 25 by 200 means, that is, we are multiplying the fractional part, then it become, numerators are 25 and 1. That means 25. Divide by, denominators are 2 into 100. 2 into 100 is 200. 25 by 200 into 64. 25 by 200 can be simplified as, how many 25s are in 200? How many 25s are in 200? In 100 there are 4 25s. That means in 200 there may be 8 200. So we can simplify 25 by 200 as 1 by 8. 1 by 8 into 64. That means it is 64 divided by 8. How many 8s are 64?
8.
8.
7.
8.
8.
That is 12.5% of 64 is 8 itself. So did you get the idea of converting percentage to or percentage, some percentage of what number? That means that is converting percentage to how many? Did you get it?
Yes, miss.
We just have to multiply the corresponding fraction of the percentage with the given number to get how many. Okay, we have one more example here that we already discussed in our offline class. That is example 13. Rahul bought a sweater and saved rupees 200 when a discount of 25% was given. What was the price of the sweater before the discount? Rahul bought a sweater and he got a discount of 200 rupees. What do you mean by discount? What do you mean by discount? All of you please turn on your video. Shanif. What do you mean by? Yes, discount means reduction. That is, discount stands for the reduction of sale price. So, how much is the reduction he got? He got 200 rupees discount. That is discount equal to, just a minute. So, here what is the discount amount? Discount is equal to, discount is equal to 200 rupees. And we have to find the actual price of the sweater. How will you find the actual price? We know 200 is some percentage of, or 25%. That is we are let capital P be the amount. Capital P as the amount. Amount means actual price of the sweater. So, how much percentage of P is 200? It is given in your question. That is 25% of actual price. That means we have chosen it as P. 25% of capital P is given as? Capital P is given as? Yes, Afras?
Clear camera on.
Okay, then you just, okay. So, we have the discount amount 200 and we know that there is a reduction or discount of 20%. That means the total amount 20% is given as discount. So, we have to find the total amount or the actual price. I have chosen capital P as the amount or the actual price of the sweater. So, 25% of P is 200 and we know that how to find percentage of an amount. 25% of P means 25 by 100 into P, which is given as 200. Then how will you simplify 25 by 100? How will you simplify it? 25 by 100. We can write it as 1 by 4, isn't it? 1 by 4 into P is equal to 200 rupees. 1 by 4 into P is equal to 200. Then what would be the value of P? P is equal to, how will you get it? Here 1 by 4 is here. So we have to convert it into RHS. This 1 by 4 is multiplied here. So while transposing to RHS, what happens? We have to choose it reciprocal. How much is the reciprocal of 1 by 4? Reciprocal of 1 by 4 is 4 by 1. That is 200 into 4 by 1. 4 by 1 means 4 itself. That is the actual price of the sweater is 200 into 4. That means 400 rupees. Did you get the idea? How we find? That is, there is a discount amount we have got. That is 200 rupees. And we have to find the actual amount or the actual price of the set. And we know that 25% is the discount given. That means 25% of the actual price is rupees 200. So we have choose P as the actual price. So 25% of P is given as 200 rupees. Then 25 by 100 into P is equal to 200. When we transpose this 25 by 100 into LHS, it becomes 100 by 25. 100 by 25 means 4 by 1 itself or 4 itself. That is 200 into 4 is equal to 800 rupees. Here is some more examples in the same manner. That is 9 is 25% of what number? 9 is equal to 25% of one unknown number. 25% of 25% of a number. And we just have to find the number. How will you find the number? 9 is the 25% of the number. That's why number is equal to, we can find number is equal to 100 by 25 into 9. 100 by 25 means? 100 by 25 means? 4. That is 4 into 9. 4 into 9 is 36. So, which is the number? The number is 36. Did you get the way in which we are finding the number? In the first example, we have go through more steps, but it is more easy. That means here it is what we are doing the same. Look at here, 25 by 100 into P. While transposing 25 by 100 into RHS, what happens? It becomes 100 by 25. That is 100 by 25 into 200. That's all that we have already did. The same way we are calculating the number here, 100 by 25 into 9, that stands for 96. Did you get the idea? Shanif, did you understand the way? Okay, what about others? Afras and Aradhya.
Yes.
Okay, then the last question, 75% of what number is 15? 75% of a number is 15. 75% of a number is given as 15. So we have to find the number. How will you find the number? How will you find the number? 75% of a number is 15. Here 25% of a number was 9. Then we have multiplied 100 by 25 into 9. Here 75% is the 15. That's why 100 divided by 75 into 100 divided by 75 into 15. 100 divided by 75 can be simplified as? How will you simplify it? 100 divided by 75. It can be written as 4 by 3. That is 4 by 3 into 15. 4 into 15 is? 4 into 15 is? 4 into 15 is equal to 60. 60 divided by 3. What is the value of 60 divided by 3? Is equal to 20. So 75% of the number 20 is 75 itself. Okay, did you get the idea? Calculating the percentage to how many or converting percentage to how many? Did you get it? So, in your textbook page number 164 and 165, there are exercise 8.2 in which 10 questions are given. You have to do it as your homework. Okay. That's enough what we have discussed in our today's class. If you have any doubt, you can ask now. What about Afras, Aradhya and Shanif? Do you have any doubt?
No, miss.
If you have any doubt, Shanif? You just ask. And Afras also. If you don't have any doubts, we just leave now. That's enough. Afras? If you have any doubt, you just ask now. Otherwise, you can leave now. That's enough.